What is going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Ty Lego Guy here, and today we're going to be doing a massive comparison of 4 UCS sets. The fourth should be, but it's not, the TANTIVE 4. Been wanting to do this for a while, but yeah, I had to have them all built, which took some time, obviously. But the 4 sets we're going to be comparing is the new TANTIVE 4, that's set 75244, as well as looking at the brand new Star Destroyer, that's set 75252. Then we're also going to be looking at the UCS Super Star Destroyer. Now this set is 10221, beautiful looking set. Then we're also going to obviously be looking at, the last but not least, the Death Star 2. That's set 10143. So what we're going to be doing here is comparing the sizes. As you guys can see, you're getting a little bit of an idea of what they kind of look like. But yeah, enough talk. Let's get right into it. So to start, what I'm going to be mainly doing with this video is I'll be giving you brief reviews of each of these sets, but I mainly wanted to show the size differences between each of them. We're also going to compare obviously the Star Destroyer, the 2 Star Destroyers, to see which one's bigger and kind of what they're supposed to be to scale. So to start, let's just take a look at the TANTIVE 4. So very nice looking set. These are the minifigs included. If you guys want a better review, I have made reviews of all these sets. But very nice array of minifigs. This is the first set that we ever got Bail Organa, which is absolutely awesome. So I'll just show you guys just the back as well, because this is one of my favorite parts of the new TANTIVE 4. Beautiful looking engines. But this TANTIVE 4 is supposed to be, in comparison to this Star Destroyer, and this is kind of why I have them lined up like this. This is the size that this set is. So it's absolutely tiny. But if you actually look at it, you guys can tell that, I mean, this thing would definitely be running from this, even at this size, right? So just far, far bigger, this Star Destroyer. Just to give you guys an idea. What I'm going to do is actually show you guys what it looks like in front of it. So instead of doing that, I actually just thought I'd kind of set it on top. So as you guys can see, the Star Destroyer is far larger than this set. This set is nothing in comparison when it comes to even size-wise, even though this TANTIVE 4 is definitely oversized. This ship is just so much bigger. Trying to give you guys kind of an idea of how much bigger this set really is. It's probably like 3 or 4 times the size of this TANTIVE 4, honestly. But yeah, very nice looking sets. And now what we're going to do is we're going to compare it against the Super Star Destroyer. Because a lot of you guys have been wondering which one's bigger. Well, we're going to settle that. Now we'll move on now to the Star Destroyer. So to start, I'm just going to give you guys a nice 360 view of this set. Beautiful looking engines. Love the engines on this set. On actually all these sets, except for the Star Destroyer. Its engines are not showing. It's just so big. So very nice, beautiful set. Very, very large. These are the 2 minifigs that are included. Nothing too crazy right there. They're just basically Imperial Fleet members. And I'll give you guys a quick look at the plaque. So very nice looking set. I'll also give you guys a 360 view of the Star Destroyer, Super Star Destroyer. So also very, very nice looking set. These are the minifigs that are included with it. And so you guys don't kill me like last time, that is the correct Dengar minifig. I had put the wrong one in. Sorry about that again, but anyways, kind of correcting that. So beautiful looking set. So what I wanted to center in on is this massive ship in comparison to the Super Star Destroyer is that small. So I mean, it's absolutely tiny. I didn't realize it was actually that tiny. And actually, just so you guys know, if they were to make a minifig scale Star Destroyer, it'd be 87.5 feet long. I read that on the internet and it seemed credible, so I thought I'd mention that in the review. But anyways, beautiful looking sets. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out which one is bigger. So as you guys can see, I got these 2 sets lined right up. The Star Destroyer does not like being moved, but they're basically nose to nose. just so you guys can see, it's actually much easier to move the Super Star Destroyer than the Star Destroyer. So nose to nose, that's where they lie. And then on length, you guys can see that the Super Star Destroyer definitely is just a little bit longer. Probably, well, sure, yeah, about, you can see it's a little bit longer, maybe about 6 inches longer. But as far as width goes, the new Star Destroyer is much wider. It's actually a far bigger set. And this, just so you guys know, this was a 500 US set. This is a 700 US set. But honestly, it almost looks like it's about a third bigger, right? So you can't always go by pieces, even though this only has about 4,800 pieces. This one, I believe, had 3,300. $200 more, and it's much larger. So yeah, very cool set. I thought you guys would find that interesting to, settle which one is definitely bigger. The new Star Destroyer definitely is bigger. I'd actually be anxious to compare it against the new Millennium Falcon just to see which one's larger. I actually like doing these comparison videos a lot. And now we'll move on to none other than the 2002 Death Star. It's a beautiful looking set. Love this laser that they got over here. And the greebling in here is absolutely fantastic. I'll just put this in the light a little bit more, give you guys a little bit better view. And then also, we'll just quickly take a look at the plaque. So there's the Death Star plaque. A very nice looking set. So the funny thing about this is the Super Star Destroyer right here, and this is it here. So I'm just trying to give you guys an idea what the differences in sizes are. The TANTIVE 4 is this small in comparison to this. This Death Star is this small in comparison to the Super Star Destroyer. I mean, this Star Destroyer in comparison to this one is this small compared to the Super Star Destroyer, and the Super Star Destroyer compared to the Death Star is only that large in comparison. So crazy different sizes. I love all these sets, and I just thought I'd throw them all together. This isn't to tell which one's best, just basically which one's biggest, right? So looking at this Death Star, just from size perspective, it definitely is a massive ball, which is what you it's what you want, that's what it is. But I'd say it's still smaller than the new Star Destroyer that just came out. But, and there is no minifigs with it as well, which was kind of unfortunate, but not
another area I wanted to center in on is the engines of the Super Star Destroyer. So great looking engines, absolutely fantastic.
This set also does have a small interior, which I'll just quickly show you.
So very cool. And before I forget, let's just quickly center in on the Executor Super Star Destroyer plaque.
So it has a plaque as well. The only one that doesn't is the TANTIVE 4, which should but doesn't. It almost is a UCS set, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, this is the comparison video. Hope you guys liked it. If you liked the video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. And click that bell so you're notified for any new UCS sets that I review on this channel. But yeah, I kind of thought this was a cool idea. Well, let me know what actually your guys' favorite UCS set out of the 4 is. I'd be curious to know. I have not decided. I love them all. I mean, obviously, I'm going to say the TANTIVE 4, as much as it is a good set, it just doesn't compare to these 3. These 3 are absolutely, they fall into my top 5 sets, which should be saying something with how good they are. But yeah, definitely, as far as biggest goes, the new Star Destroyer definitely takes the cake. In fact, I think it's even bigger than the one they brought out in 2002. It's just a beast. This one's a little bit fatter, wider, I should say. But yeah, that pretty much what does the comparison video. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all on the next one.